What's up, man? Coming through with a little update. This for the 350 Vortec. The intake manifold finally came in. I ordered it last Sunday, just got here today. Well, not last Sunday, I ordered it Sunday night. It just came in. Show y'all what we got. So this the Vortec intake manifold. It's the air gap. As you can see, you can stick your hands up under here. It ain't the RPM. The RPM wouldn't have all this space up under there. And you know it's the Vortec because the bolt holes go straight up and down, and there's no center bolt holes. So if anybody ever tell you they got Vortec heads, just look out for that. So yeah, this is the aluminum intake. It finally came in, so we're gonna crank up the 350 next. I just gotta get some of the go to parts store, get the ports, the plug off, a couple of these, cause I ain't gonna need all those crossovers. So we're gonna get them, plug the two off in the back for sure. I'll probably leave one for temperature sensor and one for heater hose, and then the other one can go to the water pump or to the intake or to the radiator, one of the two. But yeah, so I need to get 3 plugs, plug that off. But yeah, we're gonna get this mounted on there, get a vacuum port right here to go on there. So just a small little update. We're gonna get it side on the motor, get it bolted down. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be back with that. All right, man. We back. I couldn't help myself, man. It's dark out here right now, but I was anxious to get this intake on. So I came out here, found my glue, got my Permatex glue. Show y'all what we gonna got. So we got the air gap. That's why they call it the air gap, because the airflow can go under and through the intake. I always liked it those. So that's what we got on the Vortec. And you see I got all my glue. I just bolted all of it down so we can seal. Got my lock ring from a distributor. Tomorrow I gotta go get a port to close that off, this one off. I'm gonna keep this one for thermal switch for the electric fans, and then I'm gonna put the gauge for the digital dash right here coming out the side of the block. That way I have 2 good coolant ports. Then I'm gonna get a plug to go here, because I think what I'm gonna do is run the Vortec water pump. You know, it's got the 2 outlets on top of it, so I'm gonna connect one of the outlets here and then the other one to the heater hose, and then the other heater hose to the top of the radiator. That way, because this one don't have a bypass for the coolant right here like on the old school small blocks. So just in case I don't want to run into no overheating issues, I'm gonna just do it that way, and then get my see what thermostat housing I'm gonna get on here. I may just take the one out that intake right there and stick on here for now. But this just to test and fire it up. You don't need it just to fire it up. I do got, I think I got a carb gasket already right here, I believe. Yes sir. So we got a carb gasket right there, so we all good to go on that part. I'm gonna take the Edelbrock off top of the box Chevy, put it on there, and get a port and block this off too. So I'm gonna go in and see what size I need for this, and then the 3 water outlets, so I can get those and go ahead and seal all those off. That way I make sure, especially for this one, I don't want to have no leaks for when I crank it up. Stick the carburetor on it. I got my distributor right there. I'm gonna take the cap and everything off the one out the box Chevy, and then we're gonna stick it on here. We're gonna crank this one up on the engine stand too. See what it run like. So yeah, I just gotta get some oil. Yeah, I'm gonna get some oil. Just give me some cheap oil, probably some STP or something like that. It's already got a new filter and everything on it. So just get some oil, put in here, hook the starter up. I'm gonna have to take it off so I can put the flywheel on. So I'm gonna have to bring it to the front door right here and get it off this engine stand. That way I can put the flywheel on the back. I got the flywheel right there, so we're gonna get that bolted on. I don't really have no room to bolt it on with it right there. It won't slide through. So take that off and get it bolted on, and we're gonna crank it up on the ground right here in the front, just like we did with the 5.3. And we're gonna see what she do, man. So y'all just stay tuned. That'll be the next thing I'm gonna add in with this clip. So we got the intake and everything on. The only thing I'm gonna be doing is bolting on the carburetor, putting in the distributor, hooking up the spark plug wires, and plugging those ports. Well, mainly just a vacuum port. And then we're gonna give her a fire up and see what she do. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be back. That'll be the next clip. All right. What up, too? We back. We got the motor out the storage. So we finna get over here and get the carburetor and stuff off the box Chevy, so we can get it put on here. And we're gonna give her a start up today, see what she do, see how good she run. Flip this camera around and show y'all what we all done set up. All right, so the intake is on, it's bolted down, torqued down, got the distributor in. It's already on compression stroke on top dead center. Let me just rotate this. As you can see, and it's pointing at number 1. Distributor's in. Finna go get the cap off the box Chevy, put it on here. Got the oil plugged in. Got the flex plate bolts. Some of them, not all of them are tight, but I just wanted to make sure I had clearance for it to spin. Finna bolt the start on, put the distributor cap on, grab a battery, give everything 12 volts that it need, pour a little gas in the carburetor. And before I get started, just in case I've been forgot, let's go ahead and put some oil in her, cause she don't got no oil in her right now. And I hate to start it up like that and forgot I didn't put the oil in and blow it up. So y'all hold, sit y'all right here. There we go. Drop this oil in here. Alright, so we got all the oil in. She full of oil. So, what I'm gonna do now, go get the carburetor, get the distributor and the carburetor, them two, get the battery, get my test lead so I can get fire to the battery from it, hook up the starter, crank it over. We'll see what she do. So I'm gonna get all that set up and I'll be right back. Alright man, we back. Got everything hooked up. We'll just do an overall check through real quick. Got positive, negative hooked up on the battery. Got my starter switch right here hooked up. I haven't tried it yet, but we're gonna try that in a second. Ground it to the block. Got that on. We put oil in it already. Oil filters on. All spark plug wires on. Distributor on, locked down. I gotta run a wire from the battery part over there to give ignition. Carburetor's on, tightened down. Got clearance back here for the flex plate. Starter bolt is on. I just didn't put the headers on. I was, but we'll see about that another time. But everything on here. So let me get a couple of these wires here. That way I can. Let's see, cause you just got some of these, you can clamp it like that. Then I'm just gonna run this down over here, and we're gonna get that clamped on. y'all can see what's going on. I'll probably connect one more. Yeah. One more. Go down here. That jump kind of long. That's alright, we got plenty of those. We're gonna get that power. And get your test light. And I just want to hook it up and make sure that this is getting a good connection. So we won't be short the power or anything. And as y'all see, it's lighting up. So we got power going to the distributor. Alright, so look like we got everything hooked up. So let's give her a twirl and see what she do. Oh yeah, one other thing y'all doing, you got your pin back there. That thing turn over and torque. So let's see if she'll see what she'll do. I already put some gas in the fuel line. Get a couple of squirts. Let's see. All right, look like I need to shim the starter, so let me do that real quick and I'll be back. Y'all see she running, man. Ain't no noise or nothing. Ain't gonna run too long.